All right. I don't know if the audio's on. Let me see if the audio's on. It does look like it is on. And Twitch is probably fine as well. How is everybody doing today? Let's see how many people we got over on YouTube. Over on the YouTube. We got 15 people on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. We do have people that are on Twitch as well, or sorry, yeah, Twitch and TikTok. Seeing about 5 people, 7 people that are on TikTok, and it's climbing a little bit. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for joining. Make sure you guys double tap the screen, get some likes on the on this live stream, as well as YouTube. If you guys want to hit the like button, please do so. But how is everybody doing today? We got 10 people. We got 17 people. I just thought it was interesting. I actually wasn't going to go live today because of, my allergies have been acting up, like literally waking up. I felt like my eyes were like crusted over because of how much my eyes were watering through the night. Um, yeah, so took my allergy medication. I'm kind of good. I still can't really see that well. But yeah. So any thoughts about ladies? No, no real thoughts about it. Hashtag ladies. No real thoughts about that. Maybe a little bit later into the stream, we could possibly go into something. Good morning, D Moore. We should delete Coinbase. Why should we delete Coinbase? I've been seeing this trending on Twitter for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes, I guess. I don't know how long it's been actually trending, but I've only been at my computer for like 20 minutes. I couldn't really see anything. I felt like Anthony Davis because, he couldn't see anything yesterday. uh, love the shirt, Who Dat Nation. I like to hear that. That's what I like to hear. Get ready for Mullen automotive big squeeze today. Don't miss out. Bullish. Really, I haven't looked at the actual stock market in a while. Oh. Yeah, I haven't looked at the stock market in a while. I have stocks. I'm holding some, but I'm just not looking at it. And I haven't really paid attention to it. Do you think Mullen's gonna squeeze today? What makes you think? Because we see it 7% up in the pre-market, 8% up in the pre-market. Um, I guess a higher point would have been 10% that we saw this up in the pre-market there, but right now we're seeing this kind of pull back a little bit, maybe in the range for a pre-market pivot. It might be a good situation. But yeah, I gotta install an update. Install. Ba-dum. Yeah, what's that? Coinbase do not care about their actions. They do to the retail investors. Shame on you, Coinbase. What do you mean? I mean, they've done nothing wrong to me. Is it because of the fact that they won't list Pepe, or is it because of the fact that they won't list Terra Luna Classic, or um, get Terra Luna Classic on there? I know they've had issues with listing some of these projects that we want them to list in the past, but honestly, they do these things for a reason, and a lot of times, they're not the first to launch or list some of these popular positions because a lot of them will gain popularity and fall off the face of the earth. We don't want if we saw everything get listed, right? So if we got listed on Binance, on Coinbase, everywhere at one time, then there's no more catalysts for listing. There's no more pushes for listing, and it may have gotten up to a a $2 billion market cap or a $3 billion market cap, and people would have made a lot of money from it. But honestly, it just creates a larger fall if you grow too fast. So this just leaves a catalyst out there to know that we have room to grow back up to some of these levels, having Coinbase out there, especially in more of a down market, because it's going to play catch up to the market. So honestly, it's not a horrible situation to have Pepe not listed on Coinbase. They kind of do us a favor to still have something out there to kind of hope for, because with this position, you don't really have any type of major use case on the table. From what we understand, it was all based on fun, and it's going to be something that that they don't want to change anytime soon. So having that to where it's not going to change, and you're not going to see any major use cases established. You have no established ownership of the actual project. Um, I feel like you need all the catalysts. You need to be able to save the catalysts and put them in your back pocket. And Coinbase is one of them. I'm sure they will eventually list it. It's just this is not the route. Saying, hey, we need to delete Coinbase it's just not the route. We've tried this with many different exchanges for implementing the 1.2% tax, and they just completely ignore everybody that says anything. We come together and try and do this for the Pepe community, and I don't know how many people are actually doing this, but we can't do this when it comes to implementing taxes in general, right? If they can implement taxes on Lunic, on Shiba Inu, on whatever other position wants to launch with a tax, then that would be a better situation because you adhere to what the chain or what the project wants. But we're not fighting for that. We're just fighting for a catalyst to see Pepe run. You know. Frog boobies rugged for the third time, dude. Totally wrecked. That's horrible. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but let me go ahead and is it on Coin Market Cap? I don't even know why anybody would invest into that. I guess it's not on Coin Market Cap. Yeah. I guess it's not on Coin Market Cap. Thank you for following, by the way. Anybody that follows, I appreciate you guys. We have 100 people over here in the chat or on the live stream on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We got 22 likes. With 100 viewers, it looks like that's about 22%. 209 overall views is about 10%. So hit that like button. Hopefully we have a better season this year. Who dat? I'm definitely hoping for it. To tell you the truth, I didn't pay attention to football at all last year. Um, I've been a Saints fan for I don't even know how many years at this point. Trying to think. I've been a Saints fan for a long time, and honestly, I feel like we've had so many chances um, to win it all, and it was always just taken from us. At least two times it was taken from us. One with that ridiculous play in Minnesota, Minnesota, Indianapolis. I can't even think about it. Um, the Minneapolis Miracle, Minneapolis. I can't even say the word or the city. Um, but the miracle play, the Hail Mary to Stefan Diggs, and then we have the pass interference, which was just absolutely ridiculous. I kicked a diaper that day. I don't know if you knew that, but I kicked a diaper. I don't even know. I don't even know football anymore. It's Minnesota. I don't even know football anymore. Jesus, Indianapolis. So, anyways, I I think yeah, it was that day with the pass interference. I kicked a diaper. No, it was actually the miracle play that I kicked a diaper. I'm sorry. I got so upset because I was like, how do you let someone over top of you? You're playing prevent. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. Who cares about football right now? It's basketball season. I was watching the Warriors and the Lakers yesterday, which I'm a Bulls fan, so it's just fun to be able to watch. Obviously, LeBron versus Curry. Anybody have any takes on the GOAT debate? A downtrend for the past week. Not sure why people are still talking about this because it still has popularity. You still see $500 million that are flowing into it, which is way more than you see with. Um, oh, you're only joking about it. Um, but yeah, I think with 500,000, that's more than you see with, or 500 million, that's more than you see with Shiba Inu, more than you see with, um, Dogecoin, more than you see with a lot of different positions that are out there right now. You're seeing a lot of volume that flows through this position. I withdrew my Pepe coin. I lost half of it. I hear you. I understand where you're coming from. I mean, people that invest at the top, it's so tough. And I tried to warn people. I warn people all the time, like, look, you have to play this very cautious. You have to play it as if, um, you know, you have a certain amount of money, but you only want to give up, like you're negotiating, right? So like you're like you have $1,000 and you're like, I want to negotiate down. I don't want to spend $1,000 on this. I'm only going to spend $100 on it. Like you gotta be very cautious. You gotta make sure you manage your risk. And especially at these peak points when things run to $1 billion market cap out of nowhere or almost $2 billion market cap out of nowhere, there's going to be a fall. And that's what I was looking for, right? We see this level, we've hit this level a couple of times. If we look over the last, 7 days or so, we've seen it get down to this level, right? A 600, $600 million market cap. Um, and then, yeah, let's go down here. So $600 million market cap down here. 600, 700. Yeah, there we go. And then you see it over here again at a $630 million market cap. This is where I purchased more. I purchased about $30 more. And I do want to find a place to buy more. Um, but I'm not so sure exactly where I'm going to do that. I would imagine it's going to be somewhere around, south of $500 million market cap. So we will see. But who knows if it will, if it will bounce off of this level and skyrocket or bounce off of this level and try and reach a $1 billion market cap again. It really all depends on what happens to the rest of the market. Buddy, 500 plus Jasmine strong here. Keep on holding. Yeah, I want to buy more. I keep watching Jasmine. I'm watching Jasmine very, very close. I'm not even showing you guys the chart. I'm watching Jasmine very, very close. I'm waiting for this to pull back to my cost basis. My cost basis is 0.0049 or 49% of a penny. But it hasn't really pulled back, and I was expecting for this to come back, but it's been holding strong at 53% of a penny. This has been since 2008. I've been fine. You lost 18% on Pepe. My brother is a Saints fan. I hear this at least a couple of times a season. Only joking. I read that. I put $100 into Pepe, and when it was $100 million market cap, and it turned into $1,000. Then I put that into Bob and lost half of that. I put that 500 to make my SHIB bag bigger. I'm so happy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, no matter what, you're still on top. And if you make that second mistake, as long as you realize that it is a mistake, the issue with that, and I think next time you go into something that's a larger play that has a lot of movement, like a Pepe or like whatever else comes up, understand that the only reason why these other meme coins are running is because of what Pepe did. So if Pepe starts to fall, everything else starts to fall as well. So if you feel like you made money with Pepe and you took that out, I wouldn't have put that on another meme like play. What I would have done is put majority of it onto a consistent mover, even though it would have come back either way. I would put it on a consistent mover, and something that you can truly, that everybody sees strength in, which would be Bitcoin or Ethereum, BNB, some of the top 10, right? Um, so that's what I would have done, and that's what I normally do. But also, you still run into the issue of if Pepe starts to come back, you see the entire market also start to get hit hard as well because of the fact that it's, billions of dollars are being taken out. Most people, what they're doing is you see billions of dollars that are going into Pepe, and on that same day, um, they start taking profit, and you'll see Pepe come down a little bit, but then you'll see other things that start to thrive. And that's what we saw on that day was that, everything else started to run, but then you started to see the fall of those positions. So then people started getting out of those positions. And now you see everything that really has, sort of taken a step back, I guess. So it's good that you're up $500 and you're able to put it back onto your SHIB position. Um, especially if that's what you're the most bullish in. But I always try and go for, after that, I try and go for like consistent movers and movers that people believe in. A lot of people believe in, and I mean, like, if you ask majority of people, like, hey, what do you think about cryptocurrency? They'll probably say, I'm invested in BTC or Ethereum. That's the type of plays that I'll probably put it into, just because it makes it a little bit more safe, even though it's not going to grow as much or have the potential growth as much as a SHIB or a Doge or an ADA or whatever. But you have the ability to grow consistently, and it's going to get up there. Ethereum's not going anywhere. I honestly don't think SHIB is going anywhere either, but you know what I mean. No more pullbacks, only going up. Okay. Perfect. Delete Coinbase, load up those bags, fellas. I'm not a fan of that whole delete Coinbase. Why are we hating on Coinbase? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Yeah, so people apparently, I put out a tweet. I don't know what's happening with the tweet, but I put out a tweet just 28 minutes ago talking about this, and I don't know, but I was looking into it, and it seems like the Pepe community is saying that we should delete Coinbase because they're not looking to list them. And memes are funny, they're hilarious, but now they're talking about destroying Coinbase or getting rid of Coinbase because of it. And people are saying, oh, well, you know what? I wasn't a fan of Coinbase anyways because of what they did with Terra Luna Classic or how long it took them to list SHIB or whatever, right? Oh, Pepe has dropped down below the 1600 mark. What's the lowest that it got to in the last 24 hours? The lowest that I got to was 1578. High today was 2014. So we're definitely seeing it come down, and we're seeing more volume. We're seeing a decent amount of volume. I think it's the same, 500,000. Vault has become zero tax token. That's good, I guess. Do you play Townstar? No. I've been playing the Jedi um, Survivor game. That's fun. I appreciate that detailed response to my chat. You're awesome, man. Yeah, no problem. That's what I try and do is just, chat with you guys. It's about a conversation. It's not about just answering questions, but it's also about having a conversation back and forth. I don't do so well when, people are in front of me because I'm a very introvert person, but for some reason on live stream, I feel very, very comfortable to read the message and talk to you guys and have a longer conversation or a longer thought process for me, and then we continue the conversation through different chats and um, answers and stuff like that. So I love doing it. Um, we just told you why we hate on Coinbase, so you can't say you don't know. Well, yes, you're right. That's true. Um, but a lot of times it just doesn't make, this time it doesn't make sense to me, even though we have the answer, because we've had this happen before. Um, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I understand where you're coming from. I hear you, but I don't think we need to delete Coinbase because of it. Right? That's one of the only US platforms that we have. So deleting Coinbase means that you delete the ability to buy cryptocurrency or hold cryptocurrency overall. We're deleting it because of one position. And most likely it's not going to be deleted because of that. I mean, you have 100,000 people that are invested into Pepe. It's not like it's multiple millions of people. They have 70 million users on their platform. And I don't think that's an accurate number, but they have, I think that's crypto.com that has 70 million users. But I'm sure that Coinbase has a lot as well. But they have multiple millions of users, definitely over 10 billion users. So what is 100,000 users going to do to the overall platform if they don't list Pepe? Now, if they do list Pepe, does that completely change? Are people like, oh, you know what? I like Coinbase again. I'm not deleting Coinbase. I feel like that's one of my only options to buy and have an easy off ramp. Are you still dollar cost averaging into CRO? No, I'm not dollar cost averaging into CRO. I actually am thinking about it because I do want to hold 100,000, but what I'm doing is just collecting my APY. And I've already collected a lot of the APY, but I don't think right now what I'm doing is, um, yeah, what I don't think right now what I'm doing with CRO is to just continue to add more to it. I already bought at a really low point of like five cents, and I think right now it's at like 6 cents for CRO. So my cost basis is like 12 cents or so. Um, yeah, 12. I think 12 cents, and I have 82,000. So I'm good with that. I would like to have 100,000, but I'm also taking the APY and I'm just putting it in my wallet. I'm not taking it and restaking it. I have 82,000 that's staked, and I want to be able to get to a point where I have multiple thousands that I can pull out at a level of maybe $1.50 or so and collect my initial investment. If I can find a way to get, let's say 6,000 that's in my wallet and sell at about $1.50, I can collect my initial investment off of just the APY that I'm gaining. So I think right now I can't remember exactly how much I have because it's on my phone here. Let me quickly check. Guys, give me a second. Go to my DeFi wallet. Yeah, the Pepe community got offended. Yeah, we don't need to get offended. What do I have in my wallet? I have 2,384 in my wallet, and I can actually collect another 248 there and another 35 there. So I want to get to a point where I have about 6,000, maybe even more than that, 10,000. I don't know how long it will take for it to get to $1, but that's really what I want to do is just um, wait for it to get to some of those levels, and then I'll profit off of that. Well, that's 50,000 into Pepe. Didn't go well, down to 28K. Did you really put 58K or 50K into Pepe? That's not a wise decision. Into anything in this down market, it just wouldn't be wise. You have to find the right opportunity, and nothing showed the right opportunity. Like there was no scenario to where you're like, "Hey, I want to invest the whole boat into this." I I want to believe you, but I also don't want to believe you because I feel like nobody should just make that mistake and invest into that um, at this level. Nobody's still talking about Doge GF. They did a massive burn. Everyone is going to cry when girlfriend season comes. What? You're shooting crypto in the foot by funding Coinbase? Why? I understand the whole, like, if you're talking about like decentralized versus centralized, I understand where you're coming from, but I think the way that we go about getting centralized cryptocurrency platforms or the exchanges to adhere to what the chain wants is not through boycotting. If we uh you get free not for just golfing, not is crazy. What? Oh, you get free note for just golfing. Is that like a cryptocurrency? So yeah, I don't think that's the way we should think about it. Boycotting a cryptocurrency exchange because you want them to kind of adhere to what the chain wants or the token wants or the contract wants. Um, we will eventually get there, but I don't think that's the way. They need to be able to figure that out based on mistakes that they make. And if we call out those mistakes, then that's great. But we're not going to be able to do it by getting people to go, all right, well, I'm getting off of Coinbase. I'm getting off the platform. That's the only place where I can off ramp. It's just not going to work. What did Coinbase do? Not list Pepe? Are you married? Yes, I'm married. My ring right here, which I don't like wearing metal rings because of, the whole degloving situation that happened to like Jimmy Fallon and other people. Um, I usually wear like whenever I work out or golf sometimes, most times, I'm wearing the rubber one. And I like wearing the rubber one, but Erica wants me to wear this because, this is the ring that she gave me on our wedding day. So, and I'm like, couldn't you have just given me like 3 rings and then I would have been good? Then I could wear this. Oh shoot. And I could wear this whenever I have on like a nicer watch or something. And then I can wear the rubber one most times. Whatever it is, silicone, not rubber, silicone. I feel like rubber wouldn't break. How old are you? Why do you need to know all these details? I'm 32. You can go. I don't know which way it's showing. That's backwards, isn't it? For you? Over here, it's backwards. Yeah, dude, be honest. These coins are not listed. They're not listed in 20 years. Are not listed in 20 years? They have to. So understand that cryptocurrency, it's not going to go away. Once they're out here, they're out here. Will it be as relevant? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not. It depends on what they do, right? Popularity is, you create something that's very popular. It sustains the popularity based on word of mouth and all these other things. But then the thing that will make it very popular in the future is probably going to be that use case, whatever they're able to build. Now, popularity gives you the opportunity to create a bigger use case to make sure it is popular for the future. Now, with Shiba Inu, you don't have people behind the actual team. You have people behind the ecosystem, so you can't really do something there. Dogecoin, they haven't really developed anything yet, but they have the popularity and money to be able to do so. Same thing could be for Pepe, right? You have a an an owner, people that can, or somebody that can change things within it. And when they decide to do that, if they decide to do that, you know that they can innovate, they can change some things up, and it can get better. What's your golf channel? My golf channel is Matt Perry Golf. If I go over to YouTube, watching Guardians of the Galaxy, let me go over to YouTube, bring up YouTube. I still have to watch that. Give me a second. So if you go over to my main YouTube channel, right, the one that you're watching, click on my name. Go over to channels. You'll see Matt Perry Golf. Um, and you'll see me play golf. You can guess where my handicap is. I'm looking to break 90. It's never anything to where I'm looking to break 80 or 70. I'm not the most amazing golfer. I'm still struggling with an out to in swing. My face is starting to line up a lot more, but it's still out to in. I'm working on it. But I would say I typically shoot in the 90s. I'm trying to break 90. There've been a couple of days to where I actually have. One day where I almost broke 85. Um, but typically, I think I lose a lot of strokes closer to the green. My putting is okay, especially the last time I went out yesterday. Um, but my chipping kind of suffered a little bit. I used to be really good at that, and now I'm not. I also don't hit it a really long way anymore, and I need to work on that to work on hitting it out of the middle of the face. Coinbase, um, Coinbase buyers and users are mad Pepe not going to get listed, but what? Matt, you're right on target. I don't know what I'm right on target for. Have you played the new Star Wars? Yes, I'm playing it now. I'm I can't remember exactly where I am. I think I'm on the shattered moon right now. Any thoughts on Tectonic coin? Not really. I mean, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Tectonic. The only reason was because it showed a lot of dilution within it. Same thing with VVS Finance. It showed a lot of dilution between the two. And I'm not really a fan of any type of dilution. I like to get in after the dilution sets in. So that was I do have a video on it, I believe, on my main channel. No, that's Guardian of the Galaxy. Main channel somewhere, or Will Polder. I can't say his name. Um, wait. Where am I at? I gotta go back to my main channel. There we go. I think I have something on the NFA channel for Tectonic. If you guys want to go and check out what are my main thoughts on Tectonic. I'm trying to see if I do have it somewhere. That's VVS Finance. You can see that, but it's basically the same type of data. I thought I had something on Tectonic. There we go. Tonic. If you want to go and check it out, I have that. It was like 3 months ago. I haven't looked at it recently, but we can always do an updated video if we need it, and I could post it on here. But yeah. Anyways, what difficulty on Jedi Survivor? Neutral. It's freaking difficult. I actually had to put it down a little bit because of that frog. I don't know if you've fought the frog boss yet. I was on that for an hour and a half, and it pissed me off so much that I was like, I have to lower the difficulty there. So I lowered it one, and it worked out to where I was able to beat him. It still was pretty difficult because just wouldn't he just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop attacking. I haven't dealt with anybody that was like that, but this guy, you had to be very, very defensive for him. What's your month and date of birth? I'm not going to go with that. You can figure all that stuff out if you wanted to, but I'm not going to answer all these questions. I feel like you're filling out a um like some sort of loan application or something. Next you're going to ask what's my social security number. Now we got 230 people here, guys. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I think the max amount of people we had today was like 280. So feel free to continue to hit that like button. And I would like to get to 100 likes. Yo, Matt, what's your thoughts on Milady? I don't know what Milady is, but let's get it. Milady. Milady. Milady meme coin. Currently up 4,958% in on the day. That's amazing. Up from a 1.8 million dollar market cap all the way up to a 150 million dollar market cap. Tell you what, that would be a phenomenal move for a lot of people. Um, that looks absolutely amazing. And how do you find positions like this? How long has it been around? It's been around for, I guess, it's been around for a couple of days. And these positions, don't know how or why it ran up that far. Was it from, it looks like volume that's going into it. It's not something where the market cap or the supply decreased, but you're seeing 225 million dollars of volume within this position. Did they get listed on multiple places, or is it only on one place? You're really only seeing it on Uniswap, Gate.io, HG. Why can't any of these coins just suddenly be one of the coins that I'm already invested into? This is where it's like, hey, if you invest $100 into a play, it can be well worth it. Because if you invest that $100 into a play, you can turn that 100 into 1,000 by growing, 1,000%, right? Then you see it at 5,000%, you turn that $100 into $5,000, or even more than that, right? Depending how much you have invested, right? If you're a starter in this position, if you're a person that was given coins in this position, maybe $1,000 worth, you turn that $1,000, into $50,000, which is huge. Would be a massive gain for a lot of people. Why can't we ever be invested into this position from the start? It looks like what it's showing is all history. It's down 76% from the start where it is now. But I guess from where it was yesterday at 0.0000000039 or 3094, it got all the way up to dropping two zeros, or yeah, something like that. Y'all listening to this man? That's always late. I've told him the next rocket, he ain't listen. All right, well, you're gonna disrespect. I mean, understand that um, everybody has the next thing that's going to skyrocket. You don't know how many requests that I get um, during the day where people are like, "Look at this, it's growing by so much percent." You want to know why? It's because I have the following here to where people are coming to me and going, "Hey, we have this next thing that's taken off," and out of those 20 or 30 or to tell you the truth, in the last few weeks, I've gotten probably, I'm not lying, it's close to 500 different requests that people are like, this is taking off. Bob, SpongeBob, Milady, whatever it is. We're seeing so many different requests of things that could be taking off or are taking off, and it's more difficult than somebody that probably doesn't get any type of requests. And no offense at all, but if you have one or you have only yours, you think that that's going to take off. And if it does, that's great. But the 500 other ones did not. So it's just, it's crazy. It's not about me waiting and seeing. It's great if it happens. I don't feel like I ever miss out on a position. Yes, I would like to have it and I would like to be able to have every gain possible. Who wouldn't? But I don't care about missing out on a position. I've had situations where I've gained a lot. I've never had a position where I've gained, 100,000%. I've gained 70,000%, but I haven't had a position where I've gained 100,000%. And I would like to have that, or even more than that, you know. And I would like to gain 70,000% on a larger amount of money because I would have, and my opportunity to have that was taken from me because my bank wouldn't allow me to buy $500 worth of Terra Luna Classic. Because if I would have, I would have had way more in the process. I probably would have had somewhere around 300,000, and I would have taken 100,000 out throughout the time period that we had, and I would have been able to reinvest it into a lot of other positions, and probably had more comfort taking maybe a few $1,000s and putting it into some plays that could take off a little bit more, and having the rest that's more for different investments or whatever I wanted. So It's honestly very, very difficult to be in this seat, even though it seems like it's easy to where I can look at anything and people, you know, give me a lot of plays. And then I look at it and I go, oh, this does look great. But it's honestly very, very difficult. The more choices you have, the more of a decision you have to make. If you have one person, just you, that's saying, I have this one position, and then you know, you get that statement validated by so many other people that also see that because you are going to that community versus me that's getting this position, this position, this position, literally in one live stream, as well as comments on Twitter, comments on individual YouTube videos saying this one's dead, buy this one. And I'm looking into all of these. I have 100 different decisions or 100 different positions that are all growing by 100% or more. And it's like, what's the next thing? Honestly, I could say I don't know. It's very difficult to know what's going to take off because I don't think many people predicted that Pepe would run this much. So will cremation coin pump when they burn Pepe for the first in a few days? Will Pepe run? I would, or sorry, will cremation coin pump? I would think so. I'm not 100% sure, and understand that it's on the ETH side that they're going to be burning Pepe on. The Binance Smart Chain side, I believe, is Baby Dogecoin. So that I don't know how much volume they had on the ETH side, but the last time I checked on the ETH side, they had like, a couple of $1,000s in volume, and I think they're seeing a lot of volume on more of the BSC side than the Ethereum side. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Delete Coinbase is because of an email they sent to users about Pepe, calling it a hate symbol. Interesting. Is there an article in this? Because I didn't see that. I put $100 on Milady Total Gamble. Did you make money from it then? You put it on there in the past, like before the 8th, hopefully. And it ran by 500%. Designer meme coin like Gucci and Louis Vuitton, etc. would be cool. It would be cool, but it would also probably be expensive. They would have like a limited amount. I have to watch Twitter and Elon. A lot of people too many fake Elon Musk profiles, and then they put his face on it, and they say, "Well, he said this, and he said that," which isn't true. Yeah, I would agree. I've seen those fake Elon Musk profiles. One that commented on one of my Twitter posts, and I was like, "Wait, is this really Elon?" Because it had the check mark and everything. And then I went into it, and it had like 400 followers, and I was like, "Yeah, it's not him." I learned by the time these coins take off so much, uh, get on to KuCoin or any other big trading platform, they are done. I, I wouldn't say done, but I would say the amount of gaining will not be the same that you would have. I didn't even notice that it was on the front page, Milady meme coin. Um, sorry. I noticed that if it does get on Coinbase, it's not about it being absolutely done, but yes, the amount of return that you would get is not going to be the amount that you can expect, and you should know that before it even gets onto those to those platforms, right? Because if you're seeing it, and that's what I should have noticed from the beginning, because I was contemplating putting money into um, the position into Pepe when it was at 100 million, as I was talking about it on my one video at 100 million, and then a little bit further than that. Give me a second. Come on, that that sucks. I need to sneeze. So yeah, I was contemplating putting 100 on there, and then I was also thinking about it at 600 million, but then I was like, no, that rose way too much. That's a 6x return that I could have had, even if it does run another, up to a billion. It would be a 40% return, and it just doesn't make sense if I put $100 into it and looking for $40 gain. Um, Now I could have done that and then invested lower, knowing that 600 million, hopefully I said that the first time, 600 million would be kind of the low point where we are standing for Pepe currently. Um, being down to $616 million of a market cap. So knowing that, I could have probably did that the second time around, but I didn't. Um, so I ended up getting my feet wet to see what it is, knowing how high it goes and knowing the pullback. And now I would probably look for another time to invest unless Jasmy shows me a better opportunity um, sometime soon. I would love to see it lower than my cost basis, and then I'll buy Jasmy coin, maybe like another 200, $300 worth, or maybe another 1,000. I don't know. You're one of the few people I do follow on all crypto. You're one of those ones I trust. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I try to do it. I try to make sure I'm transparent. And instead of doing like promotional videos, and I've told all of these different, coins and stuff, if they want me to review something, like I can do a review, I can talk about the position and be real. If I find something, I'm going to bring it to you and you give me the explanation, and I'm going to give people that explanation. So if that explanation doesn't really sit with people well, then, you're going to have to take it up with them and talk to them about it. But I do want to make sure that I'm very, very transparent in everything that I do, whether it's a paid review. But I feel like these paid reviews a lot of times can be tricky for people because they won't be as transparent. They're more likely to go, um, hey, this project looks absolutely amazing and I want to invest into this position. But no, I'm looking to go, these are the pros, these are the cons, these are the things that they brought to me as something that they're working on. Here's the solutions to all the cons that I brought up. And if there's no solution for this, I'll go and check with them. The last one I did, I found something within the top wallets and wanted to know what those top wallets were. I was able to put what that top wallet was directly in the comment section, pinned to the comment section, so that people know what it is. But it's about the review of it versus promoting it. Like, I'm not promoting any of these projects unless I am a true partner in it, and the only partners that I'm with right now is Lunatics Token, and I hope they do something massive soon. And Zelda 2.0, which I feel like I just talked to them or reached out to them and said, hey, do you have any updates for me? So we should be getting an update from them soon. I know they're kind of, when you look at the markets and how the market is not really moving in the right direction, they are definitely afraid of launching at the wrong time, right? And launching at the wrong time means you have buyers versus not having buyers. So it's always a tricky situation, especially in more of a bearish market. Um, but yeah, I mean, I try and do that. I'm going to sleep. Well, good night. Is it nighttime, or are you just taking a nap in the morning or in the afternoon? Whatever time zone is there. Matt, can you buy some more Jasmine soon? I am probably going to buy some more Jasmine as soon as we see that price come down to my level, which it's reaching, right? It's at 51 right now, so it's definitely reaching right now. Let me go and check Jasmine. Well, it said it was at 51. Now it's not at 51. Here we go, 52, 51. Look at the candlesticks. Sorry. It's definitely reaching down there, so that's good. 51, 50, 59. But I definitely will do it. Matt, you're just jealous I made over 100K from Pepe. No, I'm not jealous. I am in awe. If you made 100K from Pepe, I'm happy for you. I'm wondering what you did with that as you made over 100K from Pepe. Did you put it into any other play? Did you put it into something that's more like considered safer? Did you put it into something that um, was more risky, or do you have like a certain amount that you're allocating towards riskier plays or moderate risk, um, minimal risk? Let me know. Do you know anything about Bob? I don't know anything about Bob, um, but I I've seen it run, but I would imagine it's going to run in the same direction as Pepe because they both seem to run together because they are frog coins, right? Instead of dog coins. Oh, it's 1:16 a.m. Well, have a good night. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. I was watching the Warriors last night. I stayed up until it went until about 12:30 or 12:40. I was also watching the like the post game show with Shaq and Charles Barkley and Kenny the Jet Smith. Oh, I got to stretch. And they were laughing, I guess, about the fact that Anthony Davis got rolled off in a wheelchair or something for like an eye injury. But from what I'm hearing, it may be like concussion protocol because he can't stand. But I feel like he only got poked in the eye. That's not going to give you a concussion, is it? I don't know. I felt like I probably had a concussion, one or two concussions in my football playing days. It wasn't as big of a thing. It wasn't a protocol. It wasn't a process throughout high school that we had. Seems like everyone is making money. I'm down more than 5K since I started crypto. When did you start crypto? I saw the Warriors game. Golden State got to maintain the dynasty. So here's my hot take, and I know some people may not be sports fans, and there's probably some sports fans here that will either appreciate this hot take or hate this hot take, right? Um, so the whole GOAT debate that we have, and people talking about how this is like LeBron's era, I understand how people can say that, but I don't think it's necessarily true. I think just like, the era before this one, you saw a lot out of Kobe and Shaq and Tim Duncan, right? Seeing that era where they win 5 rings, Spurs, he wins 5. You have Kobe that wins 5, all of that. But then you have the GOAT debate with LeBron and MJ, and honestly, it's so tricky. I can't say that. Obviously, I think MJ was like the best player um, in NBA history, in my opinion. In my opinion, right? Just 6 out of 6 in the finals. It's just I don't know. It just hits a different way. Um, but I don't even want to bring this up because I feel like a lot of people have their own opinions and they're just like, oh well, you know what? LeBron or MJ is the best. Let me just strike this from the conversation because I'm not gonna Lakers in 6. No, you got game 6 Clay. I don't know. He's gonna show up. They need to quit that LeBron is. They need to quit that LeBron is better than MJ. Is not better than MJ. LeBron is not better than MJ. Don't talk about my glorious king. Like he isn't the greatest human to walk the earth. I think he honestly is the greatest athlete in NBA history, hands down. Never gets hurt. I'll cross my fingers because I want to see him be able to play with his son eventually, which is um, he's going to play for 2 more years until he can play with his son, and then he's going to stop. Magic is fantastic, but I think it was more of the battle for Magic. There was a battle between, you know, Bird and Magic, but obviously having Magic, I think Magic has 5 rings, I believe. So yeah, I would agree with that as well. But we're also, and we always bring up that debate to where it's like, who would score more in whose era, and I feel like right now, just watching the game last night and how LeBron, they were like, oh, he bullied 3 Warriors when he went up for a basket or whatever. He didn't get fouled at all, but they're afraid to touch him because if you even touch anyone in this league today, it's like a foul instantly. People flop left and right. They call more charges than they've done in the past. Like in the past, it was like you let them play. It wasn't even a blocking foul. It was like if you come out with like blood, then maybe it'll be a foul. But it was bad, and I wasn't even watching basketball that much during that. But I look at the highlights and I'm like, geez, like it's rough. Way more rough than or way rougher than how we play today, and it's just so much flopping. Basketball is soft right now. It is Black Mamba forever. Yeah, I think Pepe is finished. Elon tweets, Lady Coin and people just FOMO. It tweets ladies. Oh, is that why it ran? Because Elon tweeted. The lady meme, you think it will run? Probably not further than that. I mean, to tell you the truth, you never freaking know. I mean, it is up 5,000% or 6,000% at the moment. Um, so if it finds a way to surpass this, then possibly, right? You're going to see it absolutely skyrocket. It's already up 6,000%, well, 4,000% now. But you're seeing $228 million of volume that's going into it. And again, it's available on Uniswap. How are the fees looking right now on Uniswap? That's crazy. I have to say, MJ was my favorite back in the day when I was younger. I mean, he's just too good. How are the fees looking? I haven't even checked the gas fees, but I'm on the wrong network. Am I on the wrong network? Yeah, I'm on the wrong network. On the wrong network. That's not coming up. Weeth. Let me find the contract address, which is right here, and let me see this. Let me see what the fees are looking like with this, because you're buying it on here, and again, we don't even know what this is all about. Like, if you wanted to buy, let's see, I don't know, freaking one Ethereum, $1,800 dollars worth. Well, I guess that's a lot of money. Doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that bad. It doesn't look like that bad. I mean, still $22, so it doesn't look that bad, but still, that's a lot of money that's going into here. Let's check the. And if that's the case, is that why we're seeing this? Do we have it? Oh, there we go. Must tweets boost Milady's NFT collection. CEO, let's check this out. Uh, let's see. Twitter CEO and Elon Musk has once again demonstrated his profound influence on the crypto market, this time in favor of the counterculture non-fungible token collection, Milady's. Musk shared a meme featuring one of Milady's avatar NFTs with the caption, "There is no meme. I love you." Interesting. This post instantly thrust the NFT collection into the spotlight, propelling its price and popularity to new heights. That is crazy. At the same time, the price of ladies, a cryptocurrency, so that's why someone brought that up, cryptocurrency associated with the Milady's project skyrocketed more than 10,000%. It's insane. Insane. I mean, right now we're only seeing it up 4,000%, but still, it's up a hell of a lot. And you're seeing so much money that's flowing into it. It's insane. You are seeing a double top scenario, so watch out for that. Seeing a double top scenario is not really the best situation. Usually you see more of a pullback when you see that, but you never know. It could be trying to create a new trend, creating a higher high and a higher low, and creating its own trend here rather than flowing off of what we've seen in the past. So just be careful. I made 5K profit, left 1,000 in there overnight. That is fantastic. It's breaking all-time highs right now. That was a while ago, I guess. Always have a hard time comparing athletes from different eras. Different rules mean it's a different game. Absolutely, 100%. Matt, get ready for Jasmine. What's Jasmine doing? Is it at? Oh, it's close. It's very, very close. Um, Let me go back here. I'll keep this up. I wanna do something with that. You got to. You gotta. So I'm gonna make a whole nother video on those two to make sure that we get some information out there with that. But Let's duplicate this, bring this over here, and then we will bring up, roll up, we'll bring up Jasmine coin. And so yeah, it says currently at 50, 50.22. Bye, bye, bye. Let's see if I'm, wait, give me a second. Let me see if I'm logged in to KuCoin first. I think I am. Trade, spot trading. And let me go over to Jasmine. Oh, that hit a level of 0.005, and then boom, you start to see it increase. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me do anything. Market. Why doesn't it give you like an update to how much you would get out of it? Because yeah, it hit 0.005 and then it just started to increase, and now we're seeing it come back down. I mean, now we're seeing it kind of come back down here. But it hit this level of basically 0.005 or 50% of a penny, and now you're seeing that kind of bounce off of that level. Local and chain, I found 42 suspicious addresses on Milady holding 23% of the total supply. And advise all to pay attention to this. It's unusual. I'm new to crypto, don't really know what this means. So sometimes it may be contract addresses to whatever you can do with it. Like if you get a certain percentage for like staking your NFTs or something, then yes. But I honestly have not looked into it, so I would like to look into it a little bit more and give you a full breakdown on this position before we, um, probably before my normal videos at like 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I'll probably do another one in between. Yes, that's why I don't watch basketball, special with LeBron, and on football, or especially with LeBron and on football, uh, every time. Mr. Baby Brady always weasels. Yeah, I bought my lady on BitBuy with USDT. That's fantastic. Is Baby Doge have a potential in the future? It has some potential. It has a following. Whenever something has a following, it has potential. It's just whatever they're going to do with that following. And it seems like Baby Doge seems to be trying to develop different things um, to make the overall project better. And that's a good thing, right? Seeing that to know that things are going to get better and know that you have somebody behind it is a big deal. So yeah, I think it'll gain popularity. Will it be the most popular position out there? No. Will it be in the top 50? Will it be in the top 100? I don't know. Probably the top 100 maybe, but the top 25 or so, I would say no. But honestly, you don't know because you don't know what they're going to develop. They could develop a whole like life-changing um, use case. We don't know at this point. I've been buying Jasmine due to fear. Yeah, I would continue to buy it. Well, I'm not saying you should continue to buy it, but I will buy it as soon as it gets below my cost basis. I don't want to buy it above my cost basis, just because, if it's I buy it above my cost basis, I'm raising my cost basis, giving away potential gains, knowing that we have a difference from where we are all the way to the high point. Even though I can believe in it above this point, I want to have that cushion. Um, it's just like how if you're winning a basketball game, you want to have that cushion to know that you're going to win by the end of the game. So when it gets to 4 minutes left, even though it would be a better game, if we can see them, tie up the game, go to double overtime, triple overtime, or whatever, and just make it the best game possible for us. We want to see that. But most people would rather have that cushion. If you're involved in it, you would rather have that cushion. You know, don't get me wrong. I had to watch Brady own team for 20 years, or own your team for 20 years. But I have to give credit where credit is due. The man doesn't eat strawberries because they have too much sugar. Got to respect dedication. What? You know, Tom Brady has the body of a dad, just just a straight dad. So I don't understand. Like he's not like a person that's like, I don't know, Von Miller or somebody, like somebody that's keep or Terrell Owens, where he keeps his body in like peak position for their age. Like no, he's a quarterback. Um, most good quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady look like dads. Like they have the body to where it's not as ripped. And I'm a dad, and I would say I look like a Tom Brady. I don't look like a Tom Brady. He's like 6'5" or something, 6'6", six something. Alexa, how tall is Tom Brady? Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, he's 6 feet 4 inches tall. I'm 6 foot 2.5. Um, it doesn't mean much on Jasmine. Really can still buy it. Good price to buy more. I think it is a good price to buy more. If you're dollar cost average, it's just in every situation. I always try and dollar cost average down. You know, um, just bought another 300 Jasmine. I think it's at a good price. He might now, but yeah, that was a thing. I love strawberries, um, which is probably why I don't have 7 rings. I don't think that's the reason. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that like strawberries that have rings. Um, all fruit have a lot of natural sugar in them. Not every fruit, but yeah, most of them. What's your thought on graph coin? Graph coin. Let's see. Let's go over here. Go to graph coin. And am I saying that right? I just want to make sure I'm spelling everything right. Where's it at? Um, I don't know. It looks like it's not tracked. Yeah, it looks like it's not tracked. If it's something that you're trying to get into before it even goes on Coin Market Cap, I don't know how much popularity it has. Let's see the Twitter. That's 345 holders into it. So I honestly don't know. It doesn't look like something that has the popularity to look. We have 71,000 tweets that say, you know, delete Coinbase. 71,000 tweets. One of those is mine. Official Coinbase channel is not live right now. He might not. I read that. All right, guys. So we have 199 people here. If you could make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos and stuff. And I appreciate you guys for being here and chilling with me, whatnot. Let's see. What else do we got here? Jasmine, where's it standing? Yeah, again, I want to buy it lower than my cost basis. If it bounces off of 50, then so be it. But I'm not super like eager to buy the position right now. I would love to see it down to these levels. Let me check not by minute. I'm gonna check by 30 minute. And We've seen this lower than here before. This is by 30-minute. Let's go by hour. Seen this well below that point. I would like to see it down here, 0.004. It looks like as we're seeing it down to this level, we've seen it kind of resist from those levels. It looks like it's more at a free fall here, but we're not seeing maybe a strong resistance right now at any of these levels. We got a little bit of consolidation here, it seems like, around 4 or 5. I would like to see a lower level again of probably somewhere around here, 4.3, 4.5. And I would honestly like to see a lot further than that. Look at every 2 hours. We've seen this down all the way down here before everything started to really run up as they added on the supply there. But 2.6, if it keeps going down, yeah, I'll keep lowering my cost basis. I have 1,000 invested into it, but I would love to, have more that's invested into it. I'm not deleting my Coinbase over that though. I hear you. This live stream recording is not available. What live stream recording is not available? I think that's the reason why the live was brought down. What live? I mean, if you don't want to list Pepe, okay, then shut up. But don't make up excuses and send emails to people saying people hate, saying Pepe hate symbol. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that, I don't have an article on that or any type of detail to say that they sent that, because typically that would be what you would see under the tweets. You would see it everywhere if it was true. There's no single Ordy tweet today. How come? I don't even know what that is. Good morning, everybody. That is crazy. Why is Coinbase attacking Pepe's community? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything on Coinbase attacking Pepe's community. I hear claims of doing that, but I haven't seen anything. I hear 2 claims throughout the live stream about that. Yep, keep buying major dips and dollar costing into current holdings. That's what I try and do. That's all I try to do. All right, guys. I think we have to end the live stream. I'm gonna go and post some videos on what's going on with the markets. Try and figure out what type of videos I'm gonna post. I'll talk about Milady. I'll go into some details of that. And honestly, I don't think it would be any type of scam in any way, because of the fact that Elon did say something about it or have something about it. But then again, do we fully trust things coming from an account that could? We don't know if it's actually his account. Is it his account with his, I think, 100 million followers? Um, I'm always skeptical about that, but I'm sure it is if they're reporting on it. Here's the quote from the email. Over time, it has been swapped as a hate symbol by alt-right groups, according to the Anti-Defamation League. Oh, so they're saying that is a hate symbol, not saying that the Pepe community is a hate symbol. They're saying that meme has been called a hate symbol. Hey, I mean, you can change. I was just saying you could change meanings, but honestly, it would take a lot in order for you to do something like that. But I don't know. I have never heard of it as a hate symbol in any way. But you know, I have the email if you're interested. Yeah, I mean, I believe that Fire King, if you want to post something on Discord group just to show me, and then we'll talk about that. I'll make a video about that, and have my own opinions on it, and obviously everybody else can as well. It has 100% been used by far right extremists. That's a fact. It wasn't originally made to be a hate symbol. I mean, yeah, I could probably Google it 100%. All right, guys, We have 170 people here. Make sure you hit the like button before I finish this outro. I would appreciate it. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. And don't forget about my Patreon. That link is also in the description. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Look out for any golf video that I have today or any main video that I put on this channel. I'm thinking about, if anybody's interested in this, I'm thinking about doing just, it's not really financial based, but since I, can spend a lot more time with my brothers and stuff, we were thinking about doing just a podcast down here in the back. On the couch over here and just relaxing, chilling, and, talking about different things that happen within, the news, like one specific topic. It could be anything. And it's not just going to be like just related to, money or anything, but it could be related to what's happening in like a scam or what we feel about certain issues and just having a major conversation. I'm going to have to kind of, uh, educate them on the being PC online, because yeah, a lot definitely has changed with like being online and what you can and can't say, especially for advertising purposes. So we'll have to do that. But I would love to be able to do something there. That would be fun. Um, anyways, like I said, I'll get out of here. I'll get out of your hair, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.